Hi friends in Colrain or elsewhere. Welcome to Stories and Songs Online at Griswold Memorial Library. My name is Chelsea and this is take 2. I just had a mess up. Those happen, and I was thinking it's a funny thing about doing this by doing recordings, because when you guys used to come and be here for story time with me, we would all just have a good laugh whenever I messed up, but now I get to hit stop and the re-record button again, as when I just realized that I didn't actually know all the words to Jingle Bells. So today we are going to do the usual. We're going to sing some songs and we're going to read a book. We're going to read a classic book. We're going to read, oh, you can't see it. We're going to read The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. And we're going to do a little bit of movement and sing some songs, and we have a little activity more than a mystery today, so that's what's on. Let's put our hands up and sing our hello song. Well, hello everybody, how are you? How are you? How are you? Well, hello everybody, how are you? How are you today? Well, hello everybody, can you touch your toes? Touch your toes, touch your toes. Well, hello everybody, can you touch your toes? Touch your toes. Well, hello everybody, can you shrug your shoulders? Shrug your shoulders, shrug your shoulders. Well, hello everybody, can you shrug your shoulders? Shrug your shoulders. Well, hello everybody, can you tap your heart? Tap your heart, tap your heart. Well, hello everybody, can you tap your heart? Tap your heart. So you might have noticed that I'm wearing a hat today. Don't normally wear a hat at the library, but do you know why? Lot of good reasons that I could be wearing a hat. One of them is that it's quite cold outside and it snowed a lot yesterday. So that's part of why we're reading The Snowy Day. And the other reason you might have heard is that the library is closed now, but we're going to be doing some curbside service. So what that means is that you can call the library, your family or caregivers can call the library and tell us what you want. And we'll put together a stack of books or DVDs or whatever the heck you want for you, and we'll bring it out to you in your car. So me and Kate are going to be dressing in really warm clothes so we can come inside and outside to bring you stuff, and that will help us all stay safe, and we'll still have a quick hello if we see you out there. So that would be nice. Okay, you might have noticed that we don't usually sing a lot of holiday songs here, and that's because we want to make sure that everybody feels really welcome at story time. But one song that I thought that we could sing, because it's pretty neutral, is called Jingle Bells. It goes, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way, ha ha ha, bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to sing, to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. So we did okay with that, huh? So let's read our book. This is called The Snowy Day. You might own this at home even. I know some people do because it's a pretty famous book. And it is published by the Viking Press. So we thank them for letting us read it here today. Let me scoot closer so you guys can see the pictures easily. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out, like this. He walked with his toes pointing in, like that. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. And he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. It was a stick. A stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. So he made a smiling snowman, and he made angels. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big, tall, heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. And he thought and thought about them. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere. New snow was falling. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. That's the end of The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. I'm going to put it over here by Hopswell. Have you guys been going out to play in the snow? Maybe you're getting some exercise if you help with shoveling. You guys help with shoveling? Are you doing things to be helpful at home? That's good. Well, if you don't get out in the snow and you're inside a lot, one thing that you can do for some movement is called cat-cow. I bet Hobswell likes cat-cow. So you can do cat-cow on your hands and knees, like this, or you can do it sitting, like this. And what you do is you pretend to be a cow by looking up with your head stretching your back out that way. And then you pretend to be a cat by arching your back this way. And you can do a couple of those back and forth while you take some nice deep breaths. And it's a good way to make yourself feel calm and have good energy. Maybe have a quick timeout sometimes to do that. So I hope you enjoy that. A couple weeks ago, I think it was a month ago in Storytime now, we sang a new song that was called Thanks a Lot. And I thought we'd try that again today because sometimes when you're learning something, it's good to repeat it, to do it more than one time. It helps your brain keep the information. So the song was called Thanks a Lot. And it went, thanks a lot. Thanks for the sun in the sky. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the clouds so high. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the whispering wind. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the birds in the spring. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the moonlit night. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the stars so bright. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the wonder in me. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the way I feel. Thanks for the animals. Thanks for the land. Thanks for the people everywhere. Thanks a lot. Thanks for all I've got. Thanks for all I've got. Okay, well, as I said, this week's mystery is more of an activity. And those of you who celebrated the solstice with us last year at the library might remember this. We have a wreath here at the library that we're using to collect people's intentions. And an intention is something that you want to make happen. And people like to do that at this time of year, set an intention, because it's the end of one year and we're about to go into a new year. And so we can think forward, think about the future and feel positive by setting an intention for something that we want to make happen or something that we want to do. You don't have to tell other people what your intention is, but probably if you're watching this, that you're going to need a little help. So you might want to tell your intention to somebody else, to write it down, to put it on a slip of paper. And if you bring it to the library, we'll still put it on our solstice wreath. We still have that going on. Or what you can do is make a paper chain in your house by linking several of these together, and it can be a nice decoration for the new year. So be sure that you do this at some point, or just that you think about your intention. So examples are, you could learn to say your ABCs all by yourself. You might be learning to write some letters by yourself. You could learn to count to 20 or 30. You could learn to count by twos. Maybe you want to learn to tie your shoes. Maybe you want to be very helpful for the people you live with. Maybe you want to read more books. That's always a good intention. So that is that. And what else have we got? Well, I just want to remind everybody, next week we will not have a stories and songs from Griswold Memorial Library. We'll post something from another library, more likely, or you could watch this again. So with that, I'm going to sing our goodbye song, okay? How's that go? How's our goodbye song go? Goes. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause my friends are your friends and your friends are my friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along. Merrily we roll along over the deep blue sea. Thanks everyone for joining me for Stories and Songs. I hope you have a very safe holiday, and maybe we'll see you around here for curbside service at GML. Bye-bye.